Well, the beginning of fall often marks the beginning of the theater season, and that is the case with Seattle Repertory Theater, whose first show of the season is the American classic, A Raisin in the Sun. And here to talk about the production is the director, Mr. Timothy Piggee. Hi.
Hi there.
It's great to see you. Okay, the play was written in 1959 by Lorraine Hansberry.
Correct.
Right?
It opened in New York in March of 1959.
And it won awards. It launched the career of Sidney Poitier.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
So anyone not familiar with the play, what's the basic storyline?
Well, it's the story of an African-American family that lives in the south side of Chicago in a very small, cramped, roach-infested apartment. And the patriarch of the family has recently passed away, and so the family is about to receive a $10,000 insurance check. So the main theme of the play is dreams. So each of the family members has a dream, and what this $10,000 might mean in terms of achieving it.
I wish you'd say how deep inside you think I've done the right thing.
It was your money, and you did what you wanted with it. So what you need for me to say you done right for? So you butchered up a dream of mine. You, who always talking about your children's dreams.
Walter, let me.
Now, you've taught this play.
I have taught this play.
At Cornish College of the Arts, what, for like 19 years or so?
Correct.
So as a director, in your mind, what do you have to get right with this play?
I think the language. I think, when Lorraine, it was 28 when it opened. So she was about 25, 26 when she started writing it.
Oh, nice.
And her language is so beautiful. I really wanted to make sure that our contemporary audiences, were able to sort of appreciate the language in, as well as the given circumstances, the incredible given circumstances in the piece.
Mama, Asa guy asked me to marry him and go to Africa.
He did? You ain't old enough to get married.
What do you want you to go to Africa for?
To practice there.
You better get them silly ideas out your head and go marry somebody with some loot.
Now what have you got to do with who I married?
Plenty.
And now it's 2016, it's 57 years since it
Yes.
premiered. What resonates now, currently, and what makes it kind of relevant now?
That's a fantastic question, and I think it's wonderful that it's taking place in our city, in Seattle, right now, because to me the play is about, are there any sort of unfulfilled promises, American promises, the American dream? I think the issue of race is still with us. We're at the end of the Obama administration, and our political discourse is on fire right now about what that means. What does it mean to be an American? What does it mean to live to your fullest potential as a human being in American society? And are there conditions placed on that because of your gender, because of your race, because of your economic background?
When you're directing, do you ever think in your head, oh man, I should be playing that part?
Well, I've been in Raisin about 5 times,
Okay.
so I've
You've
aged
done it.
out.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you're not still thinking that way.
No, and I've never played Walter Lee, strangely enough, who's the male lead. I've always
really?
played the supporting characters, which is fine. But I guess I have to commend the rep because I'm known as an actor in this community, and so they hired an actor to direct this play.
Does your acting chops, your background, affect how you direct actors, do you think?
I think so. I think I have to sort of bite my tongue,
Because you want to tell them how to do it?
Yes.
Yes. You got to pull back and say, okay, I'm going to help you find the way.
But I can also, I empathize with the struggle. So I can say, right now you're at this point in the process, and so I understand what that feels like.
And so I think you have a choice to make whether the sever happens into this degree or the sever happens at this degree. See the difference?
Okay.
I got you.
When the curtain goes down and the audience walks out of the theater, opening night, let's say, what do you hope that an audience member would take away from the play?
I want our audience to feel somewhat unsettled at the prospect of what this family is moving towards. And I want the audience to sort of meditate on the themes of the play in terms of, how do you view race relations in Seattle?
Yeah.
Because it's interesting that, you know, I've lived in a number of places, and it surprises me sometimes how segregated Seattle is.
Well, Seattle Rep's production of A Raisin in the Sun runs now through October 30th. Tickets are available on the Rep's website. Well, thank you so much, and have a great run. Are you just
Thank
going to
you.
like go whoo on opening night?
I know. I can't believe it's almost over.
Yeah.